Hello everyone and welcome to yet another deck profile, and today we're gonna be looking at Gholdengo EX. Gholdengo EX is another deck that has been around for quite some time and has actually some benefit from Black Bolt and White Flare. And the benefit, as you could see before in the deck list, is the Genesect EX. What does Genesect EX do? Genesect EX searches for two Steel-type evolution Pokémon from your deck and puts them into your hand, meaning there is no more need for TM Evo, as grave as it was before, and if you have Gimmighosts on your board and you get an S-Ball in your hand, that means you already have two Gholdengo EXs, which is insanely good. And this deck, the mechanic of this deck is pretty much the same as it was before, except this little buff that it got with the Genesect. And while this card is very good for Gholdengo, I still think there is a bit of an issue with Genesect being a not so much HP 2-prizer, just sitting on your bench waiting to be knocked out. But yeah, I mean, there is the you need to think about consistency versus liability, and yeah, I mean, it is an insane consistency card, however, it is a huge liability to have on your bench. But all in all, the setup that you get using the Genesect is really good. And talking about the matchups, it is the same as it was before. It has the same good matchups, the same bad matchups, the same 50-50 ones, except now Gholdengo has a way to get into the game way faster. With just one nest ball, we are in, we are there, and we are going to go ahead and start taking prizes at that point. What is interesting about Gholdengo versus, I don't know, say Archelodon, both being a Steel-type evolutions, why is it so much more widely played within Gholdengo as opposed to Archelodon is, well, because Gholdengo is way more item reliant, meaning nest balls, has way more Pokemon search, both being the Cypher Maniac code breaking, all the ball search that we get, and that means that we can really get that Genesect in play as fast as we can, while Archelodon is way more recovery dependent, such as supporters being Turo and A-Spec being most of the time the Scoop Up Cyclone. We don't have that much Pokemon search that we could use to get our Genesect into play, and with that getting our Archelodons into hand. Plus, the other thing that makes Genesect so much better partner for Gholdengo as opposed to Archelodon is because we can use double Buddy Puffin to get our full 4 of our Gimmighosts into play, and then one nest ball to get our Genesect, which gets us 2 Gholdengos, which gets us attacks going turn after turn after turn. While Archelodon, the Duraludons are not Buddy Puffin searchable, so we need those nest balls to get the Duraludons. We need those nest balls to start building up our bench, and we don't have another nest ball to spare just to get the Genesect into our bench, meaning Genesect is such a good partner for Gholdengo. So yeah, that's all for today. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and catch you next time.